Welcome to a place where hearts unwind, infinite threads that gently bind, love and compassion in every line. Together we rise through space and time.
Welcome back to Infinite Threads. I'm your host, Bob. There's a kind of healing that doesn't look like anything. No tears, no epiphanies, no dramatic breakthroughs or poetic awakenings. Just stillness. Just small, unspoken mercies, tiny shifts, gentle choices, invisible progress. It's the kind of healing that happens when you decide, without announcing it to the world, that you're going to treat yourself differently, with more kindness, more space, more honesty, more care. That's the healing that I want to talk about today. The quiet work. The slow, sacred, often invisible labor of becoming whole again. We have this idea that healing is supposed to be loud, triumphant, noticeable, Instagrammable. That we should be able to point to something and say, there, that's the day it all turned around. But the truth is, healing rarely, if ever, looks like that. It looks more like going to bed when you're tired, even if the dishes aren't done. It looks like maybe answering, "I'm still figuring it out," when someone asks how you're doing. It looks like saying no to people who are used to hearing yes. It looks also like deleting the text you almost sent to someone who keeps hurting you. It looks like walking away from a conversation that used to pull you back in. Sometimes healing looks like nothing more than not repeating the thing you used to do when you were in pain. There's a line I keep coming back to over and over again. You can't rush a seed to bloom, but you can keep it warm. You can't force growth, no matter how badly you want it, but you can nurture it. Hear that. You can create the conditions for healing, like soil with just enough water, light that doesn't scorch, or space that isn't crowded. I know I make these metaphors all the time, but they make sense. You can be the warmth your wounded parts need. Because the parts of you that are healing, they don't respond to pressure. They respond to presence. There's a deep power in what no one sees. Maybe no one saw you choosing not to react today. Maybe no one heard the voice you silenced, the one that used to berate you. Maybe no one noticed how you walked away from your old patterns, or how hard you had to breathe just to get through a morning. But guys, I see you. I do. And more importantly, you see you. You are not faking it. You are becoming it. One breath, one choice, one softened voice at a time. We've been taught to fight our way to healing. Push through, toughen up, be stronger, be better, be healed already. You've heard most of these in your life, I'm sure. But gentleness is not weakness. In fact, gentleness is a form of radical strength. It says, I will not abandon myself while I wait to feel whole. It says, I don't have to hate who I was to become who I want to be. It's hard to mouth that, isn't it? It says that healing doesn't have to hurt to be real. Let this be the season where you don't chase healing like a race to win. Let this be the season where you become the safe place that you always needed. It's your choice, guys. It really is. You just make a choice. Don't make healing a performance. Make it a practice. A daily return. A soft noticing. A quiet forgiveness of the day you didn't get it quite right. You're doing the work, even if no one sees it. You're growing, even if you don't feel it yet. You're becoming someone rooted and strong and still soft, still open. You don't have to arrive. You don't have to finish. You don't have to prove your progress to anyone. You only have to keep showing up with softness, with truth, with the warmth that lets healing unfold at its own sacred pace. Because love, the real kind, doesn't rush you. It stays with you. Really does. It says, rest here. I'll keep the soil warm while you remember how to bloom. This is so true, guys. It's a choice. You make the choice. Thank you. Thank you for listening to Infinite Threads. I'm your host, Bob. And if this episode found something tender in you, something you've been quietly working to restore, let that be enough today. You're doing the work. You're doing it beautifully. So, know that I am so proud of you. And I love you guys so very much. And you know what I need you to do, don't you? Go out and pass that on. Later, Gators. Bye-bye.